What is going on, guys? Today we're going to be talking about the new League Sbc'S that we got. Obviously now we have actually got quite a few of them in Sbc'S, so we've obviously been taking them away and they have been coming back as Futties upgrade packs. So obviously it has had a little bit of a revamp, nothing too drastic to be honest, and we have had 3 new minor leagues come in. So obviously we have the Saudi, we have Pro League, and then we also have the Superliga. Obviously, as you can tell, a few of them have got different packs. Obviously we've got a mega pack for Pro League, we've obviously got Prime Gold. We've then got rare players, rare mega, we've got prime gold for championship, a jumbo rare players for UCL, obviously that's a little bit more tricky, and it has got 9 segments, and then a rare mega for Serie A. So what the common theme is for instance, if we look at the new one for the Saudi, we only have 4 to obviously get a prime gold, but we also get a premium silver, a small prime, a prime mixed, and also a prime gold, a small prime gold, and then obviously the prime gold to finish. And as you can tell, 2 of the packs are untradeable. I don't know if that is a common theme that half of the packs are untradeable. Let's have a look at the Pro League. Yeah, so by the looks of it, it's normally half. Let's go to a bigger one. Let's have a look at this one. So we've got 1, 2, 3. Yeah, so it looks like pretty much most of the time, half of them are obviously untradeable. So you obviously get the final pack untradeable. What I'd be doing is looking at that and then thinking, okay, the untradeable, if I don't need them, the tradable, sorry, if I don't need them or I'm not doing that run, obviously sell them off. But it's kind of interesting because where do you start? Yes, a lot of people won't grind in August, but it's for the people that necessarily don't have the coins, and maybe this is the only way that you get packs, because predominantly it is a bit easier. And I think it has been a lot easier now. Now we've got quite a few of them. Once we only had the first 3 and the first 5, you've still got a very much inflated market on these because they're the only way that you can get repeatable packs. So what I'd be doing is I'd be looking mainly at the Saudi League. That's probably one of the best ones to look at. Obviously the first one is exactly 11 from one club. I'm pretty sure 3 of them are exactly the same, but obviously with these 2 you can obviously have golds, so that makes it just a little bit easier to get some of them. So for instance, if I was looking at the Saudi League right now, obviously I will show you how to kind of grind it, how to get the cards as well, but if we go to the Saudi League and just show you what we mean, you've got to find 11 from the same club. So obviously bronze packs are going to be your best friend, so you want to be running through your club and thinking, well, what's the best team that I've got? Some of them may not be close, some of them may be even closer than you thought. I think this is probably the closest I've got to this one, so we will have a look and just see what the sort of prices we are looking at, and obviously they will be inflated at the minute. This is the first time they've come out for a long time, to be honest, so you want to be looking at the teams that you remember that had a lot of players, mainly bronze, which I do know obviously this one most definitely has, so pretty much let's give it a try. Obviously we do need 60 rated, so I don't know if it's going to quite hit that, but we can still give it a try, see if we can get that first one done. So we have got actually 11 players. It doesn't quite hit 60 unless we put that one in. You do need 95 chem as well, so that is going to be a little bit more tricky. Let's just try and figure this one out, see if we've got enough. CDM there, we may have to go get a centre back. Go striker there, we've got 91. I wonder if we can put right forward on him. Can we get this done? That's a +3. We've got a right mid there, CDM left mid, centre mid. That's going to take us up to 94, literally just 1 away. There we go, perfect. So we've got it actually done, and that will get you a premium silver. So obviously that will come with bronze packs, catching all the Saudi players and selling all the rest you don't need. Again, it's very much like the League Sbc setup, but I would be looking to rinse and repeat as many times as possible, and then obviously going on to the big boys, because realistically you're going to be getting a lot of golds back more than anything. So you want to be getting rid of all of it rubbish, and then we can have a look at what we're looking at. So for instance, again, it's going to be the same. Look at the off-on leagues. So we know the Chinese league more than likely will be a thing, and then we know the Scottish league predominantly won't be. And yes, you can then go ahead and whack it into a gold upgrade if you want, or if they're worth something in their duplicate, go ahead and save that and then just go back to the grind. Again, utilize these. We're going to do the preview pack during this, but utilize every pack possible. That is going to be your best bet. Obviously silvers and bronzes are going to be the hardest things to get due to the fact that you do need all from one club. So again, it all depends on what your club's saying. But again, look, if you look at this one, small prime gold players, we can finish a lot of the last ones and start grinding out as much as we can. With this one, we need 65 chem. So again, you want to look at a team that's got some golds as well. Start with bronzes, finish it off with golds. You're absolutely easy on in there. The only problem is it is one club, so you've got to find, again, you've got to have a look. Have you got the whole club? So for instance, we know we have got a lot of El Fati. I think it's El Fati, I want to say it's how you pronounce it, but I could be wrong. So if we go to them in here and we think, okay, we've got a lot of these. Do they have any gold? No. Do they have any silver? So these are coming in. I bet they will be inflated, obviously, at the moment. We do, to be honest, really not that bad. 200 coins for the goalkeeper. So let's just have a look and see how expensive it would be to finish it. Because then you've got to use your knowledge then. Is it worth finishing it? Have you got the coins to finish it like that? Obviously, you do need the specific positions as well, which is always annoying. And more than likely, we'll go and buy that goalkeeper rather than using these two. Just because, obviously, chemistry purposes and rating, you do need a 70 rated overall. So I would probably suggest having somebody with a gold team. So realistically, what I'd be looking at is this team in the 65. You saw that there was quite a few silvers, and it's a bit easier to complete rather than that one. So I will just go ahead and do this one, and then we will just look at the rest, just because I don't want to be just filling in Sbc'S constantly whilst doing this. So we get these in, we'll keep the goalkeeper out because we know we're going to be buying the goalkeeper here. And we'll go to silver, so we know we've got him. Absolutely easy. So there's a 66 rated player. More than likely we'll need some people else, so we'll have a quick look and see. We've got a left back for 200. Anybody for 200, I think in silver most definitely is worth it, because I can imagine, as you can see already, we know that they are more expensive than that. We've got a centre back for 400, and again, as you keep going with them, you'll find that there is a few players out there that you can get. And again, I probably wouldn't be spending much coins on the lower rated teams. I would be looking at mainly kind of major leagues, if anything, for that. As you can see, we get a little bit more expensive here. We've got a lot of them already being bought there. We've got the left back already. And again, you could even flip them, to be honest. Rather than doing these Sbc'S, you could actually flip them instead. We will buy the 900. Why not? Let's just kind of go all out for this one, just in case we do need the rating. That is always obviously a possibility. And I feel like the striker is going to be quite expensive by the looks of it. If we can just get one more silver, we'll go up to 2k and then we'll call it quits. Okay, right, let's just put this in and see what we've got then. So, we've got quite a few players here. We should be able to hit the rating potentially. That's always the kind of the downfall, unfortunately. But we'll whack you there. We'll go with the centre back there. We did get a CM, so it is just strikers that we are needing. We'll take out the 56. We'll put in the 70 left mid. We'll also whack in, obviously, this guy. Okay, and then we'll change you for CDM. So we've already got, obviously, 62. Let's have a look what expensive. So they're looking at 2.2, which again is a mad price. So if you're already going that, if this is the last card to finish off, then go ahead, absolutely slap it. I don't think that bronze is going to be enough to actually cover it. So I think it's going to have to be the 3.4, which again is not what you want it to be paying, but sometimes you've just got to pay that extra to get it finished. If this was the last Sbc, obviously you want to get it done. We can whack you there. That's that. That's because we've only got one of you. So if we go ahead, and I'm thinking, because he's already got 5, so we need that. He's already got 6. So it is going to have to be, unfortunately, the other striker, which is very, very annoying. But that comes at 2.2. So we've got rid of him. Again, that's where bronze packs will become massive, because obviously you'd have a lot of these players, especially the bronzes, and maybe just have to buy a handful of silvers. But again, we get a small prime mix that we can again use into more Sbc'S. So this is the kind of the point where if there wasn't many of these, it becomes a very hard grind. Oh, we got a walkout. Okay, the team of the season. Sometimes they pay off. Germany, left back. It's going to be Max from PSV. Take it, an 87, and with all of the specials impacts, normally you do get a little burst every now and then of these, and unfortunately he is untradeable, but he can go into other Sbc'S. If we do get the Suds back, again, that'll be fantastic. Prem obviously goes into Prem. We've got a English, and then we've got 2 that can go into other Sbc'S, and it's just utilizing that. So then pretty much all I've got to do after that is just finish these 2. With this one, obviously you don't actually need to have a full team of 1. You obviously just need to have a 75 rated team. Should be relatively easy. I would suggest possibly doing these ones at the end or kind of mapping out what teams you're going to be using and then utilizing the rest of them, because you don't want to be using teams that you've already got close to 11 with and then obviously having to buy them again. And literally you just want to be going from bronze packs to doing that, and then you start filling out the rest. So you maybe go with this one and you have a look at the bottom one, because again, not every single one is going to be 100% all 11 from one team. So you can get a rare mixed, a rare electrum, and a prime electrum, which could give you bronzes, could give you silvers that go into this, and it's just about completely maximizing every single time. So I would run through every single one, doing the ones at the bottom without the 11, and then constantly repeating and going like that. Maybe keeping a spreadsheet of obviously who you're getting is a thing to do. Whether you're going to do that in August is the next sort of step. But what I'd be doing in terms of kind of starting this grind, if you don't have any coins, is obviously going to the bronze packs. And again, it's not the most pleasurable way of doing this game, but if you've not got coins to do drafts, if you're not obviously doing foot champs to get rewards, or you just don't have any coins, you don't really have any other options to get these packs done. So from this pack, what you want to be keeping is obviously the Chinese player. I don't think the Chinese league is back yet, but I can imagine it will be. The MLS is back, so you can see already you could get him gone for 200 quite easily. Pays for half of the back. It's a standard bronze pack method. You look what leagues are on, you look what leagues are off. It's just the standard bronze pack method. If you do need any more help or guidance on this, then obviously drop a comment down below, but I'm pretty sure most people know what the bronze pack method is at this stage of the game. Now we've got an Eredivisie player, which again we haven't got because we've used quite a lot, but you could see if you didn't have him, you can get him gone for 500 coins and make your pack back. And again, with these sorts of player, you want to either keep and put into a bronze upgrade, or obviously absolutely in the bin. You keep doing that over and over again, obviously making coins back from duplicates, or obviously if you're focusing on one specific league, you sell everything else, and that's the standard. Then you go into these league Sbc'S, and the kind of benefit of all of this is managing to finish any of these. Obviously the 82 plus is going in 18 hours, so it'll be more the 87 times 10, but with all of these packs, as you saw, we got that 87, he can go straight back into this and continue on the grind. If he was tradable, you sell it. We've made 15k, 10k, whatever it is. Sometimes you can get big pullouts, sometimes you just keep getting generic golds, but they are always going to be linked to going through these. So I think most definitely these are very good to kind of grind, but it is a lot of effort again. It is August. Whether you want to do that in August, it depends on you, but the only other option really is playing games, going into weekend league rivals, paying 15k for drafts and hoping you win it. Other than that, grinding the league Sbc'S is still here. So I just wanted to make a quick video to basically suggest what you could do in terms of menu grinding still. I'm pretty sure there's still a lot of streamers that still do these methods because they are still quite easy to do, and you do get big packs at the end of them if you can continually grind. And if your club is still stacked with bronze and silvers, you're going to have an absolute field day with these. That being said, hopefully you did enjoy the video. The basic process is bronze packs, bronze upgrades, silver upgrades, get all your cards in, obviously utilizing all of the last Sbc'S that don't have an 11 from one club requirement. You can then get multiple prime electrums, rare mixed, that will then go back into the Sbc'S, and you just keep getting these big packs. There's so many to get. I think it's 100% worth it if you have got no other way of just grinding out the 87 times 10 consistently. Maybe you don't have loads of coins, you're not hitting them millions. It's just a nice way to just keep the grinding, keep the pack habit at bay, and just enjoying the game. But other than that, hopefully you did enjoy. Let me know if you've got any questions on the league Sbc'S and the new method with obviously the Futties upgrade. And apart from that, I'll see you all for the next one. Peace.